Hello and welcome to this video on work burnout. If you're feeling exhausted, disengaged, and unable to find joy in your work, you're not alone. Work burnout is a growing concern affecting millions of people around the world. According to recent studies, up to 50% of workers experience symptoms of burnout at some point in their careers. And while it may seem like just another part of the job, the consequences of work burnout can be devastating to your health, relationships, and career. In this video, we'll explore what work burnout is, why it's a growing concern, and how to overcome it. We'll discuss the common causes of work burnout, how to recognize the signs, and practical strategies for regaining your energy, motivation, and passion for work. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of work burnout, and you'll be equipped with the knowledge and skills to overcome it. So if you're ready to take control of your work-life balance and reclaim your joy in work, keep watching. Now, let's dive into the topic of work burnout. So, what exactly is work burnout? Work burnout is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive stress and demands at work. It's characterized by feelings of cynicism, detachment, and loss of motivation. When you're experiencing work burnout, you may feel like you're constantly running on empty and that you just can't keep up with the demands of your job. The consequences of work burnout can be far-reaching, affecting not just your work performance, but also your health, relationships, and overall well-being. Research has linked work burnout to a range of physical and mental health problems, such as stress, anxiety, and depression. So, what causes work burnout? There are a number of factors that can contribute to this growing concern. For many people, it's a combination of excessive workload, lack of control, and poor work-life balance. Other factors that can contribute to work burnout include workplace culture, leadership, and performance expectations. Now that you have a better understanding of what work burnout is and its consequences, let's move on to the next section where we'll discuss how to recognize the signs of work burnout. In this section, we'll take a closer look at how to recognize the signs of work burnout. Early recognition is key to avoiding the devastating consequences of work burnout, so it's important to pay attention to your body and mind. Here are some common signs and symptoms of work burnout. 1. Physical and emotional exhaustion. Feeling constantly tired, even after a good night's sleep, and experiencing feelings of hopelessness, frustration, and anxiety. 2. Loss of motivation. Feeling like you just don't care about your job anymore, and that it's a chore to get up and go to work each day. 3. Cynicism and detachment. Feeling like you're disconnected from your work, your coworkers, and the wider community. 4. Decreased performance, struggling to keep up with the demands of your job and feeling like you're falling behind. 5. Changes in eating and sleeping patterns, experiencing a loss of appetite or eating more than usual and having trouble sleeping or waking up feeling unrefreshed. These are just a few of the many signs and symptoms of work burnout. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, it's important to take action to overcome work burnout. Now that you know how to recognize the signs of work burnout, let's move on to the next section, where we'll discuss practical strategies for overcoming work burnout. In this section, we'll explore practical strategies for overcoming work burnout. It's important to remember that overcoming work burnout takes time and effort, but with the right tools and support, it's possible to regain your energy, motivation, and passion for work. Here are some of the best strategies for overcoming work burnout. Prioritize self-care. Make time for activities that bring you joy, such as exercise, reading, or spending time with loved ones. Establish boundaries. Learn to say no when you're feeling overwhelmed, and make sure to set aside time for rest and relaxation. Find purpose in your work. Focus on the impact you're making and try to find meaning and fulfillment in your job. Cultivate a positive workplace culture. Foster strong relationships with coworkers and look for ways to improve your work environment. Seek support. Don't be afraid to reach out to friends, family, or a mental health professional for help and support. These are just a few of the many strategies for overcoming work burnout. It's important to find what works best for you and to be patient and kind to yourself as you navigate this process. Now that you know how to overcome work burnout, it's time to put these strategies into action. With the right tools and support, you can regain your energy, motivation, and passion for work and live a fulfilling and joyful life. In conclusion, work burnout is a serious issue that affects millions of people each year. It's important to recognize the signs of work burnout and to take action to overcome it. Whether it's prioritizing self-care, establishing boundaries, finding purpose in your work, or seeking support, there are many strategies that can help you regain your energy, motivation, and passion for work. Remember, overcoming work burnout takes time and effort, but with the right tools and support, it's possible to regain your sense of joy, fulfillment, and purpose. So be kind to yourself and don't give up. You've got this. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And if you know someone who's struggling with work burnout, share this video with them. Together, we can help others overcome this challenging issue and live their best lives.